Hello everyone, dear friends. In this video, I will tell you how to trade using the MACD indicator and how to find accurate signals with the MACD indicator. I will also explain how to set up the MACD indicator depending on the time frame you are trading. So, watching this video until the end will be very interesting. I will try to explain everything as thoroughly as possible to tell you all about it. This video is also dedicated to a giveaway on my Telegram channel. I am giving away 3 personal trading sessions with members of my team. So if you want to take part in the giveaway, go to my Telegram channel. The link will be in the comments under this video. And take part in the giveaway. And don't forget about my Telegram channel. In my Telegram channel, I share daily reports on trading sessions with the team in the VIP channel. Here's a report from the latest trading session. Here, we secured 9 profitable trades. By the way, we trade twice a day on weekdays and once a day on weekends. I also share my life in my Telegram channel and regularly hold giveaways. And here's a report on the latest giveaway. Here, the winner received $1,000. I've also created free educational material for beginners in trading. It's completely free. In other words, I'm not selling anything. If you want to get access to the educational material or join the VIP channel, you can simply go to my Telegram channel and send me a direct message. Here's my contact. So, let's first figure out what exactly is it, the MACD indicator. The MACD indicator is a momentum indicator. In other words, with this indicator you can determine when the price will go up and when it will go down. Let's start from the very beginning. That is, first let's add our MACD indicator. It's located right here. Let's add it. You can also configure it, and you should configure it, but we'll talk about that a bit later. Let's first break down what the MACD indicator actually consists of. The indicator consists of 2 lines, red and green, and a histogram, the red one. This is our signal line, the green one is the MACD, and there's also the histogram. The histogram is moving in the middle, meaning it's either above or below. If the histogram itself is above, this indicates that the price is going up. In other words, we are in a bullish period. That is, the price is going up. If the histogram bars are currently below the 0 level, just like we see right here, it simply means the market price is going down. I hope that's clear. If the histogram is positioned above the central middle line, it means the price is trending upward. Conversely, if the histogram is below that middle line, then it means the price is trending downward. Now, let's move on to the specific settings of the MACD indicator. To configure it properly, we first need to click right here. Right here, simply click on the pencil icon and the MACD indicator settings window will open up. Today, I'm going to show you settings that are suitable for trading from 5 to 10 minutes and for trading from 1 to 5 minutes. By default, the settings here are for more medium-term trading. These settings won't suit us today since I will be trading from 1 to 5 minutes. So, if you are looking to trade for a duration of 5 to 10 minutes using the MACD indicator, you need to manually adjust this first value from 12 down to 8. And then change this second one from 26, change it specifically to 21, and right here, instead of 9, you should set it to 5. These specific settings will be perfectly suitable for your trading sessions from 5 to 10 minutes. If you are trading from 5 to 10 minutes, you need to use exactly these settings. If you are trading from 1 to 5 minutes, you should set this value to 6 instead of 8. Then change this to 13 instead of 21. And finally set this to 4 instead of 5. And then click Save. So these are the settings suitable for different types of trading over different time frames. Now, let's examine how to identify entry points by using the MACD indicator. Let me take a much closer look at the current market situation on the chart so I can explain to you clearly and in more detail how to find the best entry points using the indicator. MACD, as I already mentioned. So let's take a look at this situation and focus on the 2 lines, the red and the green line. When the green line crosses over the red line from above to below, as we can see happening right here, it is a strong signal indicating that the price is most likely going to form a significant downward price impulse, just like right here. So when the green line crosses the red line from above to below, it means that a downward impulse is going to form. And now let's look at the opposite situation when the green line forms an upward impulse. So, when the green line crosses the red line from below to above, it means that the price is going to form an upward impulse, just like right here. So, let's remember this key rule. When the green signal line crosses the red moving line from below to above, this indicates that an upward impulse is forming. And when the green line crosses the red line from above to below, it clearly means a downward impulse is starting to form. Let's make a careful note of this and move on to the trading process. But please remember, it's very important to base your entry points not only on the MACD indicator alone, but also on technical analysis of the market. So I changed the currency pair because the profitability on the previous one dropped significantly. Let's analyze this currency pair, do some technical analysis, and pay attention to the MACD indicator. We can see that a resistance zone has formed here. The price approached it several times but never managed to break through. We can see that there are very long wicks here in this area, but the price, as you can see, the price did not consolidate here. Accordingly, the price is bouncing off this level. And according to the MACD indicator, we can clearly see that the green line is right here. It crossed over the red line from top to bottom. Accordingly, we can see that a downward impulse has formed in this specific area. Now, let's take a look at the current situation. We can see that the green line is crossing the red line, but this time from bottom to top. Consequently, an upward impulse will form, and based on this movement, let's open our trades for an increase. We can see that there's a slight correction happening here. This movement occurs downward after the growth phase. So we open our trades for an increase lasting from 2 to 6 minutes. And let's take a look. As I have previously pointed out, our green line has successfully crossed over the red line from the bottom to the top. Based on this signal, we open our trades for an increase for 2 to 6 minutes. So let's monitor exactly what is happening with the price action right now. So we can see that it's just starting to form. These distinctive green bars on the indicator are starting to appear, which also strongly suggests that the uptrend will continue. It's very important, by the way, to pay close attention. It's absolutely crucial not to rely on the MACD indicator on the 1 minute time frame. This is because there's a significant amount of market noise here, meaning you can see a lot of false signals on this specific time frame. Therefore, my dear friends, if you are trading using the MACD indicator, under no circumstances should you ever rely on it alone for your decisions. Now, looking specifically at the 1 minute time frame, because as I have already mentioned to you before, there is quite a lot of market noise according to the MACD indicator. So, my dear friends, let's take a closer look at what we have here in terms of the current price action and what we have here with our active trades. Alright, a strong green candle is starting to form right now, which is a very good sign indeed. I truly think that today we are going to make some really good money together. Alright, excellent, the price is going up, which is definitely pleasing. By the way, our first trade will be completed soon. Let's take a look at the 1 minute time frame. On our candle, a very strong upward impulse is forming. So, our first trade is done. Excellent. So, based on the MACD indicator, we found a very good entry point from which the price is already moving upward. We can clearly see that some quite large upper wicks are forming right here on the chart, but the price just keeps on going up anyway. So, my dear friends, let's wait and see exactly what is going to happen next. Alright, excellent. On the 1 minute time frame, everything is going well. The price continues to move upward. Excellent. By the way, as I already mentioned, just a reminder, if you are new to trading or want to learn more about trading, strategies and so on, join my Telegram channel. I will add you to my educational materials completely free of charge. There, I have shared a lot of useful information about strategies, indicators, including the MACD. There is also information there about trading basics, a trading glossary, and so on. But I won't go into too much detail because you already saw the insert about my Telegram channel at the beginning of the video. By the way, while I'm talking, we've already had several trades go through. So the link to my Telegram channel will be in the comments below this video. If you want access to the educational material or the VIP channel, just send me a private message and I'll add you. It's free, I'm not selling anything. So we're seeing some kind of very unpleasant downward impulse, but I hope everything will turn out fine for us. It looks like a reversal has started after the impulse. Alright, let's change the time to 2 minutes so that if something goes wrong, we can add to our positions. Now we see that we have a very strong impulse. It's forming an upward trend once again. So a trading opportunity is on the verge of being executed for us. Great, another trade has gone through for us. Excellent. Alright, now let's take a look at our trading chart on the 5-minute time frame. We can see that, oh wow, something interesting is happening right here. There's an incredibly powerful downward impulse forming right now, but I truly hope it won't hinder our trade from reaching a successful conclusion. Okay, let's carefully observe what's happening in the market at this very moment. This is a very dangerous situation. I hope our trade will close in profit. So, the market is very volatile today. The price movements are very sharp. That's how the price is behaving today. So that's the situation right now. Alright. Let's keep watching this very closely. Most likely, our trade will close at a loss. But dear friends, at the very last moment, the price closed in our favor. At the very last moment, the trade held on, and in the end, we successfully closed it for a profit. We closed the trade in profit. We were lucky this time because the market is extremely volatile right now. It's just something else. The movements are really sharp. Actually, if we look at the candle wicks, they're exceptionally large and very long right now. This clearly shows that the market is experiencing a high degree of volatility at this moment. So we have one last open trade left. Let's carefully examine exactly what's happening here on this specific time frame. And most likely this trade will close at a loss. So this trade, yes, will most likely close at a loss. The price probably won't have time to turn around. But that's perfectly okay, as most of our trades closed in a very good profit, so it is really nothing to worry about, dear friends. As we can see right here, a red bar is forming downward at this moment. So yes, the trade closed at a loss, and with that we will wrap up this video for today. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, if you liked the MACD indicator and the way I explained it, please leave a like, write a comment, and subscribe to my Telegram channel. The link will be in the comments below this video. And goodbye to everyone.